gentlemen, we are the Millie Goats. It is episode 313, Palindrome, October 15th, 2025. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Lemon Bar Day. Lemon bars are delicious. If you don't like lemon bars, you're trash. They're akin to key lime pie, which is also delicious. Fruit my desserts immediately. Text J-Vi, what do you say about lemon bars?
Gross.
You don't know bars.
I prefer. I'm a Kit Kat guy. That's a bar.
Dude, that is the lowest form of dessert.
No, well, you're just talking about bars, though. You're talking about bars. You're not talking about desserts.
That's what I'm about to say. Like a lemon bar is not a dessert.
What?
It's like that's an in-between meal palate cleanser. A dessert is like a tart or a pie or a cake or an ice cream or something like that. But it's not a bar. Like a bar is not a dessert. Sorry.
A lemon bar is basically a brownie.
Lemon bar is not a brownie.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Then it's a pie. It's a very long pie because it's got a crust and it's got lemon bar stuff on top of it.
See, now you're just trying to shape it into something else.
Yeah.
You're doing some sort of mental gymnastics. Some sort of mental gymnastics to make the.
I can't believe you know what they make.
Try and bend the truth.
That's like cutting a pizza in squares and calling it lasagna.
Oh.
Have you?
Hey, I bet the over in that Blue Jays game though.
Don't make us go down the road of how Mexican food is just tacos served like 17 different ways. they take.
Oh yeah, even the chips are tacos though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But you know what they did? They cut them into triangles and fried them, and then they said, "Hey, this tortilla, we broke it up into triangles, and now that's chips." Dunk it in some salsa. That's like my favorite take ever. Whenever you go out to a Mexican restaurant, is, hey, you know these are all the same thing, just rolled up differently in tortillas, presented differently in tortillas.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I only eat quesadillas, not tacos. It's like, just turn your taco sideways.
Yeah, with either polo or carne asada. Like chicken or steak. It's either one with chips and cheese and rice.
Like fajitas. It's like you just like to make your tacos yourself, basically.
Yeah, it's the taco buffet on a grill, served on a hot plate.
Lemon bars are delicious, so I'm not going to sit here and let you.
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying it's not a dessert.
Yes, it is. It's phenomenal. You can eat a million of them too. By the way, they're good for you. They have fruit in them. The average lemon has about 8 to 10 seeds inside. If you sprinkle lemon juice on apples and avocados, it might keep them from turning brown. There you go.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. We give you life hacks. We look up but anyways, on the show.
I'm confused on why a lemon bar is called a bar. Why are they not called lemon squares?
I think some people do
usually cut them into rectangles.
I can't believe you like Kit Kats because a Kit Kat is made from other broken Kit Kats. You know that, right?
That's fine.
That's what the inside of a Kit Kat is. It's made from the remains of other Kit Kats.
Hey, I recycle.
Hey, what's that guy's name?
Captain Planet.
No. The Hannibal Lecter. There you go. Anyways.
What's that got to do with anything about Kit Kat bars?
Yeah.
Show. It's cannibalism. Kit Kat bars. They're basically made from themselves. I created me. Like they're white Goodman bars. But the real MVP is a zero bar. Zero bars are awesome.
I haven't had a candy bar in so long, man. I don't even know what a zero bar even tastes like.
You don't know what it's, dude, a zero bar?
Dude, I've sure had one, but I can't tell you the last. It's probably been
a zero bars. They have like 0 calories, 0 carbs, zero taste, zero.
White chocolate, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's white chocolate. It's white fudge, so it looks like it's frozen. So they call it a
zero.
zero.
Now I could get on the white chocolate Hershey bars.
No, oh, dude,
the cookies
and cream one.
Yeah.
Dude, when that thing came out.
Oh, you get it and put it in the freezer for a little bit.
Put it on a s'mores.
Hey, no, I haven't done that yet. You bet they have all kinds of candy in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Steal from your kids.
This is where it gets tough. This is where the diet really gets put on test this time of year because I'm sitting there last night and I'm like, oh my, I got all the TVs on. We got 3 football games going last night. We had the baseball game that was a full smorgasbord of
I love that all that was on, and I'm down there in your neck of the woods, and I asked you for a restaurant recommendation. You sent me to one. It was good, but it didn't have any
What's good?
TV. I couldn't watch any of the games.
I forgot about that.
I'm like, I can't believe he literally sent me to a restaurant with not a single TV in it.
You don't need to watch it. Bond as a team. Have team building. You know the rules. Friday nights before big show.
5 hours in a car with that dude. I didn't need any more team building time.
Just saying. And a full sports week tonight. Football, baseball. Let's go. Mariners get. By the way, Kirby never throw another sinker again because the Blue Jays, they hit 17 of them out of the park. We're talking about Steelers Bengals. We got that coming up in a few minutes. We got college football top 5 games, our college football top 12. Upset alert. Everybody loves upset alert. We've got another power ranking list. The committee met last night. Actually, this afternoon made another power ranking. And then we're going to talk some salute your sports. So we got football for Thursday, and we got college football we're going to talk about. And we're going to do salute your sports here in a second. But Jay Bones and I went 7-7 on the Pick'em contest. We were 46-45 last week. Not this past week. The week before was abysmal. So that kind of set us back, but that's okay. So let's salute some sports. Let's get into it, right?
Yep.
Go. Okay, salute your sports. But first, salute a sponsor, the headline sponsor, literally, Howdy Hats at howdy.hats.enc on Instagram. These beauties that we're wearing, they were made by Howdy Hats. Rope hats, flat bills with our custom logo on them. We have a few still left over. B. McCormick, yours is here. I got to get it to you. Also, B. McCormick says he hopes everybody's taking the Bengals tomorrow. Means you and everyone else. Let me know how it works out. Defensively, they can't stop a nosebleed, and ours is about to pack Flacco's dinner. Let's go. So, B. McCormick, known Steelers fan, he's in the building.
I think he's baiting us.
That's right. Shout out to Howdy Hats. All right, salute your sports. Here we go. Here's the topics. Are the Bills in trouble? We did an entire recap show. We don't have to go over those in depth, but we do need to get Texas thoughts on the Bills and the Bears. We're going to talk about MLB playoffs briefly, and then we're going to talk some top 5 games of the week for the NFL, look ahead, and then we got some quick news in the NFL. So buckle up. Here we go. Bills lose 24-17? 24-14. They lost by 10. They got blown out, essentially.
Here we go.
Tex, before you read this on your screen, there is a quote on your screen.
Mm-hmm.
But what is your overall initial – J-Bot and I talked about it for like 45 minutes, but what's your talk about the Bills going down to Atlanta and getting basically pushed around? And they had a coaches-only meeting, apparently, with Sean McDermott and Joe Brady. Coaches only.
I think that if you were to rank the teams that are in the most trouble right now, power rankings, the Bills will be number 1.
I would agree. 0-2 against teams with non-losing records or better.
Mm-hmm.
They can't beat good teams.
They can't beat good teams. They need to stop wearing all whites. Like they just need to stop.
That's rule number 1.
I will. Number 1, stop. Once you lose an all whites, you can't wear all whites anymore.
That's
once
you lose back to back, they're out of the rotation. They should be out of the rotation.
It's not the all whites. It's the alternate.
It's the all whites.
It's the alternate.
It's the all whites.
It was those stupid. It was those stupid snow front jerseys in the beginning of October, and then it was the old all white with the standing buffalo against the Falcons. So let's just not do all white alternates anymore. How about that?
You can't lose in all whites and then tell us it's not the all whites.
Yeah, you can't. That's
like
when you go to a whiteout and then wear the all whites.
You should have known. Penn State.
You can't
Penn State
get it
hasn't
together.
won since then. Not a team has won a game since somebody's done a whiteout. Period. Penn State
wore
the Bills.
Red pants. Is what they should have worn.
Patriots wore all white. They won.
Yeah, but that's not. They haven't lost to them yet.
Yeah, they stole the. If you steal the all whites,
we didn't wear the same alternate all whites. We wore different alternate all whites. So
I know, but it's the all whites. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It's a different jersey, though.
We've been on this. There's a few things on the show that we have not wavered on.
Look,
listen
to me. You guys are just trying to start something out of nothing. The Bills for the last 7 years.
I guarantee you. Listen,
the last 7 years, the Bills have lost back-to-back games. So we're just continuing a tradition. It happens early in the season. We fix it, and then we go and win the division.
I'm just telling you, the next game that they don't wear whites in, all whites, they're going to win. Put it on the board. Lock.
Well,
I love that. Actually, that's a rock and a hard place.
I'm betting the Bills. Money line.
They play the
Covering the
Panthers, who haven't
spread.
lost at home. The Panthers haven't lost at home.
Bills and cover the spread. Single game parlay. Bet
That's
it.
revenge game for money, though.
Sean McDermott hasn't lost after a bye. There's a zero that's going to be on the line in 26.
You can't show up in glasses if you're Sean McDermott like that. Out of nowhere.
Well, it was funny because I brought it up too when we had our reaction show about how Ulbrich he knows the Bills, he knows Josh Allen. So since then, after people listen to our show and then go take our information and do actual research, I saw that there has been 3 games in the past 4 years that Josh Allen has 2 interceptions in a loss.
Mm-hmm.
And all 3 of those games, Ulbrich has been the defensive coordinator of the team.
So they got an Ulbrich problem. So he's like the Joe Flacco for coaches. If you need to beat or compete with the Packers, you go get Joe Flacco. If you need to beat the Bills, you go get Jeff Ulbrich.
Yeah.
On our screen, actually, and the Bills are not even leading their division anymore, Tex. Can you believe that? They've already given up the Drake May plays 2 years, and it's already over. But here's a quote for you, Tex. Josh Allen speaking with ESPN on what his wife, Haley Steinfeld, has taught him. Quote, maybe I am more than a football player. Thoughts, Tex?
If you remove the 1 from his jersey and you just put a 7 on there, and then you put an afro on him, we have a white Colin Kaepernick on our hands. This is the type of stuff he was saying before. This is the type of stuff he was saying before it all went off the rails. We've got a white Colin Kaepernick problem right now.
UTEP is absolutely falling apart in front of my face.
Dude, I need UTEP to win. That's my parlay right there. The only thing that's going to hold back my parlay.
We're sweating it. We're sweating it together, then, bud.
Sweating it together.
Dude,
I don't just need UTEP to win. I need him to win by 3.
All I can picture.
I need him to win by 7.5.
Oh God!
all I can picture is Josh Allen doing the Zoolander. Maybe I am more than a model. That's not who I am anymore.
It was an interview with Marty Smith. I don't even know
who cares?
Dude, people in the comments of that were in the comments of Marty's were like, I'd rather Josh Allen be single in Superman than think that he's more than a football player.
Yeah,
he is.
What I don't like is, and I don't like it with any quarterback. So especially if it's the team that I cheer for's quarterback, is seeing him on every other commercial. Like, you're doing too much. I get it. Get yours. Get your money. Take advantage of the situation you've been put in. But I just don't want to see you on every single commercial. I mean, Peyton was like that. I didn't like it when Peyton did it.
What
Mahomes
does that
was
even
like that
mean?
too.
Maybe I'm more than a football player. What are we talking about here?
Because
how'd that work out for Kelsey? He sucked for 2 years.
Yeah.
This it's problem when it's happened to Russ Wilson too. Is Josh Allen the next Russ Wilson? No, because Russ Wilson has a Super Bowl. He started dating CR, and CR's like, you got to build your brand, Russ. Everybody loves you and thinks you're cool. And he starts making football roles. And,
honestly, though,
once we hear Sean say that, it's over.
Honestly, the thing is I watched this interview, and I watched it after you sent this. To me, that wasn't the worst thing that he said in that interview.
Oh, no.
To me, the worst thing he said, and I say the worst just because I'm a fan and, I want that person to have the dog in them.
I appreciate this honesty that you're having right now.
The thing that I thought was worse was Marty Smith brought up Scotty Scheffler and, saying, because this was after Josh said this quote, and he was saying that, Scotty's like, why do I care so much? Why does golf isn't what's fulfilling to me. Being a good father and being a good husband
He's
is
a
what
copycat.
fulfills me. And so he asked Josh that, and it was like the first time that I think you've ever seen Josh Allen being like, I put everything into the game and try to win every single game, but if I don't end up reaching the highest point and winning the Lombardi, like I'm still going to be fulfilled because I'm going to be a good husband. And it's like, oh no. Oh no.
She's got like what?
Is that loser talk?
I was just like, no, I want the Super Bowl to mean everything to you. Like, you can be married later, But
yeah, you could be married forever. Like his this is on his wife for even allowing this. For her to get into his brain and be like, you're more. No, she should be like, you don't come home until you win a freaking Super Bowl, you loser.
Yeah.
You don't walk through these. The winners walk through these doors.
You wanted to act like the wife on Any Given Sunday. You're the starting quarterback for the Sharks.
You already you already got the girl, dude. Like, let's get the Lombardi to the city that's never had it.
Josh, you are more than a football player, but let's win a Super Bowl, baby. I'm rooting for you.
You can't come out.
You can be more than a football player after you win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, former football guy now. He's a former football guy.
He's the artist formerly known as quarterback Josh Allen.
Hey, but who am I? You hear this clap?
Hey, let's go. Kirby Smart. Hit him with the Kirby Smart.
Hear this clap?
Let's go.
UTEP blocked the kick.
Let's go. That's what you were doing. You were doing a T. Let's go UTEP.
I was clapping.
Get your T's up, dude. Get your T's up.
Dude.
The T is for UTEP. That's right.
That's right, man. That's what I'm saying. Get them up. That's their logo, the minor pick.
I need to cut my nails.
The minor pick with them. Okay. So Josh Allen is done. He's over. I don't want to hear any MVP talk.
I had the hiccups, guys. I got the hiccups. I hold my breath.
Secondly, the Bears are the second team. They win. They beat the Commanders on Monday night. What was it, 25-24? They are the second team to win consecutive games by 1 point with the same final score in NFL history. The previous instance came in 1926 when the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets rattled off a pair of 7-6 wins over the Detroit Panthers and the Chicago Bears. Huh. Wow. History. Caleb Williams still making history, guys.
Hey, let's go.
Any way they can find to make Caleb Williams who's not able to throw the football accurately.
The Detroit Panthers.
The Detroit
Panthers. He had to do a lot of scrambling in that game for sure. A lot of scrambling.
Well, I'm not impressed.
Funny the Bears have been a part of both of them.
So is he a copycat? He's not his own man. Also, shout out to this Yellow Jackets logo here on the side.
Yeah,
that's legit.
That's awesome. I want who did the Frankfurt Yellow Jackets eventually turn into? That's what I want to know. That's the question we really need.
We look it up.
Yeah, get into our stats department. But anyways, the Bears win. They win on a walk-off field goal. Shout out Jake Moody, who got one blocked, and I thought for sure he was going to miss that. That would have been hilarious.
Out Jake Moody for revenge on Debo.
Oh, good point.
After
they wrapped it up after the game?
I don't know. After Debo tried to fight him.
And
the long snapper got involved. And then Moody goes in there and hits it in his face. Yep.
You got to love the pettiness. But the Bears won. The Commanders fumbled the snap to Jaden Daniels fumbled on the last drive, and that set up the Bears, so on and so forth. But the real story that came out of this is the Bears are getting soft because Troy Aikman got called out by Ben Johnson after the game. I think it was today. And quote, it sounded like from that game, this is what Ben Johnson said. It sounded like from that game the other night, a few people weren't particularly pleased with how we were winning right now. I woke up this morning, my kids were watching the second half before school, so I heard some of the commentary. So Troy Aikman was not very complimentary of Caleb Williams and how the Bears are winning. And I agree with him, dude. Like, I don't want to watch the Bears play. I can't stand it. Caleb Williams pass the ball, run around. They figured it out. They basically, when you run the football that well, you're telling me that you're taking it out of your quarterback's hands. Yeah. Pretty simple. You don't trust your quarterback. So don't get offended.
Well, not necessarily that. I mean, the Bills run the ball. The Bills don't give it to the second leading rusher in the league when it matters,
He
but
had 87 yards on like 12 touches, too.
he's the second leading rusher in the league, and he plays 52% of our snaps.
That's the dumbest.
It's so dumb.
They're going to give him the ball 40 times in Carolina.
They better. Enrico Dowd is going to have 300 yards rushing against our defense, too. But you know what? I don't care as long as we win.
Dude, the Blue Jays hit another home run. They hit like 7 home runs.
Dude, is this home run derby or is this the
That's what it looks
ALCS?
like. They're not just home runs either. They're home runs that are like 3-run home runs every time.
Does the ball fly further in Seattle?
But Ben Johnson, I mean, the Bears are 3-2. They could make some noise, but let's not forget, dude. People were saying last year this was the best situation a quarterback has ever walked into. So it's not like their defense wasn't good. It's not like they didn't have weapons. I mean, they're barely skating by with these 1-point wins. And the issue is they don't trust their quarterback. He's the biggest liability on that team. It's not the offensive line because
the coach can't say that.
What?
The coach can't. The coach who's supposed to be developing him can't say that.
He knows it. Why do you think they signed Tyler Bagent?
The Eagles. The Yellow Jackets turn into the Eagles.
Damn it, I hate that. I don't like that then. I hate the Yellow Jackets then. More like the Beagles.
Bro, the Mariners about to get mercy rolled.
They really are. Till come back of the century. That Alejandro Kirk guy is not built like a baseball player, by the way.
No, he's built like a fullback.
He is. So he's a catcher. That makes a lot of sense. Never mind. There's something crawling on my neck. Jeez. Anyways, Bears win. They're 3-2. Commanders 3-3. What does this mean for the NFC East, Tex?
Keeps it wide open.
Mm.
That loss to the Bears by the Commanders keeps it more wide open than it's ever been.
Biggest winner though, the
Cowboys-
Giants, because
they
they beat the Eagles
sure.
and everybody else lost.
Yep. So now everybody's sitting at I think everybody's sitting at like one win across the board.
What do you talk about? What do you think about our ticket or our take of that the Cowboys lost the tie because now the Packers are in first and the Cowboys are in third?
Well,
hard to dispute that.
That's your opinion, man.
No,
That's how they should. That's how they should break the ties. Like nobody should end the season with a tie. You can hold your tie, and then whoever's ranked higher in their division gets an extra win, and the team that's ranked lower in their division gets the extra loss.
Oh, I like that. I like that. So it just hangs on there until the very end.
Yeah. So whoever gets highest in their division gets extra win. The one who gets lower gets a loss.
That's
I don't know what you'd do if you both finished in the same position. Where the committee's still working that part out, but we'll get back to you.
Yeah, we'll get back to you. We gotta make a graphic. We need a graphic. That's what we need.
Yeah, and a ranking system.
Power rankings. Power rank ties.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. The baseball playoffs underway. Dodgers up 2-0, Mariners up 2-0. Looks like the Mariners are about to go to 2-1 now because the Blue Jays are up 12-3 in the sixth. I was going to come on here and gloat about how the Mariners are a wagon. They're not going to lose a game the rest of the way. And thank goodness we got this loss out of the way because now, from this point on, the Mariners won't lose a game after this game. Mariners are 2 wins away from the World Series, boys. And the Dodgers have not had to use but only 2 pitchers against the Brewers, which is hilarious because everybody says their bullpen sucks. And Ohtani's not even playing that well. Also, how dare you, Ohtani, for not hitting a home run last night when all the boys were riding anytime home run.
We were riding it.
Should have known it was Freddie Freeman's time because he's Mr. October. So, and Teoscar Hernandez. That was the real bet. We should have bet Teoscar Hernandez. But anyways, anything on the baseball?
We knew this.
Hey.
Teoscar.
Get your T's up. Kirby Smart. Hilarious. Okay. Anything else on the baseball playoffs?
No.
No, the Dodgers are really good.
Yeah, but their bullpen's suspect. So if you can get past their starting pitching, and you have to score 1 billion runs. So if you can do those things, you'll beat the Dodgers. But yes, every time somebody's up to the plate, you're like, oh, that guy's an all-star. That guy's an all-star.
I need these games to be on the same nights. I understand why they're not, but I need
Baseball
them
games?
to be because I don't know enough about baseball to bet props. So I need a parlay. I don't like just doing the straights.
Fair enough.
UTEP Tud.
Yes. Let's go. Tee him up. Tee him up. Miners. UTEP miners, not just regular miners.
All right, now you got to hold them.
Okay, let's get to some quotes for the NFL before we get into the week 5 games of the week 7 games of the week. Mike Tomlin is mad. He's big mad. Quote, Andrew Berry must be a lot smarter than me or us because it doesn't make sense to me to trade a quarterback you think enough to make your opening day starter to a division opponent that's hurting in that area. But that's just my personal feeling. He's talking about Joe Flacco getting traded from the Browns to the Bengals. He's mad because Joe Flacco probably gives the Bengals the best chance to threaten his Mike Tomlin's never had a losing season. Do you think Tomlin's right to be mad about this?
I think so. And what I appreciate about it the most is he actually said it out loud.
Yes.
Like most of the coaches say he's behind closed doors and come out to the media and say, whatever, a fluff answer about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I appreciate that he said it out loud. But I do think it makes you sound a little weak because he is in first place in the division.
Mm-hmm.
So he wants to have all the advantages. But, you're playing a guy that knows your defense inside and out. But guess what? You know that guy inside and out. So it's not like Flacco's really getting an advantage. I mean, yeah, he has better receivers than he had at Baltimore and Cleveland when he played you. But it doesn't you still know his tendencies. You still know how to deceive him. I don't know. It just makes him sound a little weak.
I think it would be hilarious if the Bengals won this game and then the Steelers go on like a 5-game losing streak. And then the Bengals end up winning the division. And he was so wrapped up about who the Browns were trading. Like, why are you worried about what other people are doing, dude?
Yeah.
Worry about what's inside your walls.
I think it was a shot at the Browns that turned out to backfire a little bit. But again, hey, coaches think this stuff, and I'm glad he said it. So, call me a hypocrite for liking both ends or whatever. But yeah.
Whoa. Dude, Tomlin. Oh, yeah, it does make him sound weak. It's just like you could tell that he's trying to find any way to motivate himself too.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Tex, what do you think of Mike Tomlin saying this?
I agree with Jay, but it makes him sound pretty weak. He's like, what? He's basically already making excuses.
Yep. Hey, just be a man. Be a man. Get up there.
Is Mike Tomlin now afraid of the Bengals?
Sounds like he's afraid of Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
He must have bad nightmares about Joe Flacco.
Which makes him afraid of the Bengals.
Doesn't Jamar Chase typically have really good games against the Steelers too? I think he does.
Another weird quote from the week. Tua getting up there after throwing 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
He tells reporters that the quote, Tua Tagovailoa says, well, I think it starts with the leadership. Tua tells reporters that the Dolphins players have been late to or skipping players-only meetings in recent weeks. How many players-only meetings are you having, dude? At a certain point, you got to stop it. It's not working.
Well, yeah.
Dude.
I mean, I feel like their player-only meetings, too, are different. Like, at App, we had a player-only meeting every Thursday, right? But
that was before the game.
Right, and that wasn't for, us getting it together because we were bad or something. It was
get your mind right.
Yeah. But yeah, you can't skip meetings, but he's supposed to be the leader. So He's calling himself out. I mean, he's the quarterback of the team.
I think he's like a dude who pre-write because he doesn't seem like a leader. He doesn't seem like a guy who's very imposing, but he pre-writes his leadership or his press conferences and his notes apps. And then he was up writing one night. He's like, I think I have to show accountability. And then he got up there and said, I think it starts with leadership. He wrote it down in his notes app. He's reading off the teleprompter and he's like,
he asked ChatGPT, what's a good way to show accountability? And ChatGPT goes, it starts with leadership. So he's like, oh, great.
Yeah, GPT.
yeah, T, bring your T.
He said it starts with leadership. He's the captain and the quarterback is making $38 million a year. Is there a worse contract than Tua Tagovailoa's contract? The Dolphins are dead for like 10 years. Holy moly.
And they're still not even last in the division.
I don't know. The Browns and Deshaun Watson is still pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. This is right up there. Gosh, dude, why would you get starts with leadership?
The Browns are paying like 8 quarterbacks right now.
Yes. Yes. That's why they had to get rid of Flacco. Tomlin's over here like,
they're still paying Flacco.
I know they got to get rid of people. They can't pay anybody else. It's like whenever you go to drop somebody on fantasy football, the Browns pick up another quarterback. It's like, no, you have to drop somebody. Shit, let's trade Joe Flacco to the Bengals. Browns are treating their quarterback roster like fantasy football. Oh, Tex. Look at this. I found this whenever I was looking up some Tua Tagovailoa stats. Look at this. This Dolphins, Tua, and Browns, Dylan Gabriel will be the first lefty quarterback matchup since 2006. And that was on September 17th. It was Chris Sims versus Michael Vick. Cleveland hosts Miami on Sunday.
Bet the over.
Let's go, dude.
Dude, I am not. But I think the over in that game is like 40.
Dude.
Bet the over.
Oh, my goodness,
I got to look it up.
Look at this. 2 lefties going at it for the first time in 20 years. Come on now.
It's going to be an ugly game.
This should have been way more hype than the first time we're hearing about it is right now. But that's why you listen to this show, because we go in and do the stats.
Yeah, over Cleveland is a 2.5-point favorite, over under 40.5.
That's disrespectful to the left-handed quarterbacks. That's disrespectful. Right, Tex?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You bet the over out of respect.
Yeah.
You have to.
You have to.
Do it, Tex.
Do it.
I'm doing it right now.
And then Brian Callahan, he was the first coach fired. He got fired from Tennessee with a 4-19 record. He becomes the first NFL coach fired this season. Nobody's surprised. The only issue is that messes up the system that Jay Bones and I had for the NFL Pick'em, where it's like Brian Callahan's an idiot. Never bet for him to cover anything. So what does this do? Everybody's like, this is going to ruin Cam Ward. And then everybody puts up the Cam Ward side by side with Will Levis.
Here's where I think it's genius. The Titans fired Mike Vrabel.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Vrabel now has 4 wins this year, so he's got more than Callahan had his whole time in Tennessee.
Uh-huh.
The Titans play the Patriots this week.
Genius.
So they said Mike Vrabel's going to have a revenge game.
Galaxy
What game, what bump can we do? What can we do to change the momentum back in our favor?
Mm-hmm.
So they fired their coach to get the new coach bump. So will the new coach bump outplay the rivalry game bump?
Revenge game.
Yes, revenge game bump.
Great. That's a great analysis. That's the only way you could combat that. The only way you can combat the revenge rivalry game coach bump is to fire your coach.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a great quote.
And get the new coach bump.
Also, last piece of news. This is going to make people new study from UTEP.
Hey, and they just scored again, Tex.
I saw.
Published in Financial Review. It's not just in your head. From 2015 to 2023, data shows the Chiefs have statistically benefited from slanted officiating, especially in the playoffs. Researchers found that penalties versus Chiefs opponents were more likely to be subjective, pass interference, roughing the passer, covered more yardage, and led to more first downs. It's literally proven science now.
And they literally were the only team to not have a penalty thrown against them last week, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. But Taylor Swift was in the building. We're not idiots. You're talking to people who watch a lot of football.
0 penalties in a football
They
game.
had 13 the week before. Now all of a sudden they have 0. They cleaned up all their issues. Are you kidding me?
The Bills have had 30 in the last 3 games.
It makes me sick that the Chiefs are winning games again. It makes me sick. But anyways, that's I think that's all hocus, but it is funny to make people mad. All right, here we go. Quickly, who's the best one-loss team? The Steelers, the Packers, the Bucks, and the what an absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
What a ridiculous collection of one-loss teams.
The over's 44.5 now, guys.
Wow.
Now I'm a little bit nervous to take that.
That's respect, though. Put some respect on the lefties' names.
It went up that much since we were just talking about it. I just had it up.
44.5.
No, it's 40.5.
I'm looking at it right now, dude. Look. 44.5.
What's the game? Is that
what game?
Sure?
Steelers,
that's the Steelers
Bengals.
and the Bengals, you idiot. Not the.
Oh. I bet. Hang on. 40.5. 40.5.
There you
go. I was like, I literally just looked at it.
Hey?
So I was thinking about Tomlin still. I had Tomlin's fear of Flacco in my brain.
Who's the best one-loss team? The Steelers, the Colts, the Packers, or the Bucks?
Oh, the Bucks for sure.
Yeah, the Bucks.
The Colts, dude. I think I'm on the Colts.
I think the Bucks defense is better than the Colts defense. How do you bet against Baker right now?
I can't. I said team. I didn't say best quarterback.
Yeah, but the quarterback is the leader of the team. Hence why you got to always look at the leadership.
Not for the Bears. Bears are winning in spite of their quarterback.
Well, not according to their coach.
And you're saying the Bills don't need to give the ball to their quarterback, so they need to give it to their running back. So make up your mind, dude.
I didn't say that the quarterback is the leader who gives the ball to him. So
also, have you seen the AFC division leaders? It's the Patriots, the Steelers, the Colts, and the Chargers. It's like it's 2005 again, dude.
Huh.
It's like we got Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, Phillip Rivers, and Big Ben. Turn back the clocks. But I think it's the Colts' best team. Who's the quarterback I trust most? Baker Mayfield. It's definitely not the Steelers or the Packers. Text. Any thoughts?
I'm going with the Bucks just because of the Baker Mayfield effect.
God, dude, that third down play, I keep seeing the replay, and I was just I wanted to yell so loud at my son's birthday whenever he made that play. But I didn't want to seem like a crazy animal. Okay.
Is there something we don't know about the Vikings game with the Eagles? It's a 1.5 point line.
The Eagles suck.
I just think the Eagles are playing bad, yeah.
The Eagles suck. All right, power ranking time through NFL Week 6. Here is our updated official MVP power rankings from the committee, from our show. We're going to start with number 5. It's Devin Lloyd, linebacker for the Jaguars, because arguably he won them 2 games, once against the Chiefs with a pick 6 against Mahomes, and then once against the 49ers on the road where we had 2 interceptions. So the Jags are 4-2 simply because of his plays. Okay? Number 4 is Bijan. He is on pace to set the all-purpose yards record in the NFL. He's leading the league in all-purpose yards, and he is absolutely electric. Number 3 is Mahomes, unfortunately, for obvious reasons. Number 2 on our list is Jonathan Taylor, because the Colts have the best record in the AFC, and he is running the damn ball. And number 1, Baker Mayfield. Obvious reasons, electric factory. Bucks are 5-1 atop the NFC, And then receiving votes are Drake May and Nick Bonito. Thoughts on our power rankings from the committee?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, Baker is a clear leader in the clubhouse right now.
Mm-hmm.
And Jonathan Taylor's back to form. He doesn't have a quarterback turn the ball over.
I'm saying.
So then they got an offensive line.
I know. I didn't want to. I didn't.
Baker's doing what he's doing with the 3rd and 4th, 6th left tackle. Like they are going through those offensive linemen in Tampa Bay.
Oh,
he's
okay.
Still
So
doing what he's
Brock
doing.
Purdy, when he was playing, he went on the road with Jake Tonjes and threw a game-winning touchdown pass. Nobody gives a crap, but Baker does it. It's like, oh my God, look at Baker, he's so great. But Brock Purdy, he wins with nobody out there, and everybody doesn't care. Okay, I understand.
Brock Purdy had 6 wins with nobody out there, so he doesn't go out there and win.
What is the season over?
I'm saying last year when they didn't have anybody, he had his chance to prove that he could do it without anybody. He didn't do it.
Is the season over?
So he's a guy that can't do it now.
Is the season over? Has Baker finished the season yet? Gotta be careful, dude.
Okay.
But we had to throw some defensive guys on there. We wanted to get some other dudes in there that weren't freaking quarterbacks.
Well,
sick of this.
To me, Bijan's probably second.
He's just saying that because they just beat the Bills.
No, Bijan does everything for that team.
Dude,
it's basically him and Drake London.
Yes. And it's coming.
And it's mostly Bijan that sets up Drake London.
Yeah, I mean Drake London, they throw him the ball and he catches it and he gets his stuff, but he's not like burning you downfield.
No, yeah. He's not a Jamar Chase
he's running like little in routes or hitches, and he's just using his size. But yeah, I mean, they put Bijan everywhere. They put him at wide receiver. They put him at running back. I mean, it's almost like watching a high school type game. Like, do whatever you got to do to get your best player the ball and let him do his thing, and that's what's happening, and they're winning.
He's the only guy that gets that overhead view too. The camera.
Yeah.
It's crazy, when they show him like running, like I think it's they only do it in Atlanta. It's wild.
Yeah.
So, Tex, do you like this list? Do you like a little defensive love on there?
I do. Yeah. I think we should add Cole Bishop.
No, he stinks.
I thought you were going to say Dak. Look, dude, I looked up. I was like, well, I don't know what the MVP odds are, and of course, it's every top 10 is all quarterbacks. I'm like, we're going to make our own damn list.
Just call it the quarterback war.
Seriously, the Davey O'Brien or whatever. Anyways, this is also hilarious. Cool stat here. Baker Mayfield is 5-1. The Browns are 1-5. Daniel Jones is 5-1. The Giants are 2-4. Sam Darnold is 4-2. The Jets are 0-6. Stop blaming the young, talented quarterback.
AK.
What?
What if the Bears trade Caleb Williams?
Who would they trade him to? That's the question.
Well, if Mac Jones gets hurt.
Las Vegas.
They could. They trade him to the Bengals. So Mike Tomlin could get mad.
Well, no. What they should do is trade him to the Vikings because it's got to be in division.
Good point.
The Vikings need quarterback help.
I was going to say J.J. McCarthy, not the guy. Also, I'll tell you why it's 1.5 Eagles versus Vikings. Revenge game. Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz revenge game.
Tex doesn't know ball, obviously.
Tex isn't listening either.
Here's the updated Super Bowl odds. The top 5 are the Bills, for whatever reason, and the Chiefs. They're tied at plus 650. Then the Packers, then the Lions, then the Eagles, and then the Rams and Bucks and Colts. So people still believe in the Bills, even though they're completely in shambles for whatever reason.
We do this every year.
Okay.
He's clapping.
Oh, he's clapping?
You tip 35-17. Let's go.
Look at the Cowboys down there plus 15,000, Tex. You won't do it. You won't do it. Super Bowl odds.
To make the Super Bowl or win the Super Bowl?
Okay. Let's play a game here. Let's play a game. What's a team on the second row? How are the Ravens still plus 2,500? What's a team on the second row that could make a run? The Chargers, Broncos, Commanders, Niners, Ravens, Seahawks.
Steelers.
You son of a gun, dude. Fine, Patriots.
I mean, that
Mine,
would be my
Patriots.
second. That would be my second choice from that
Fine.
list.
Well, who's the first?
The Seahawks.
And the Patriots would be your second?
Yeah.
That's BS, dude. You don't believe in the Niners?
No, the Niners can't play a single game without getting 4 people hurt.
One of their stars is dead.
Like who's their sixth highest paid player on the roster? Because if I was him, I'd be trying to figure out some final destination type stuff so he doesn't get hurt next. Because I mean, each game it's the next highest paid person on the team.
What about the third row? The Texans, the Jags, the Vikings, the Falcons, Bears, Cowboys, Cardinals, Giants. Who from there?
The second row for me would be the Chargers, and then the third row would for sure be the Cowboys.
No, it's not the Cowboys. I'd say the Jags.
I don't trust Trevor Lawrence.
Who then?
And I'm not just saying this because
Cowboys.
they just beat the Bills, but if the Falcons could stay
this guy,
if the Falcons could stay healthy and Penix plays the way he does, he gets the ball out
can you
quick.
This guy comes on the show and says Bijan should be second in the MVP, and the Falcons are going to win the Super Bowl.
We lost to a good team.
You were trying so hard to make that a quality. This isn't the SEC in the College Football Playoff Committee. You're not getting strength of schedule points. Unbelievable. Also, shout out in our list how many AFC and NFC South players we put in there, even though everybody thought they were a joke. Ooh, what about the last row, dude? The Raiders, Bengals, Panthers, Dolphins, Browns, Titans, Jets, Saints. Would it be the Panthers?
I think it's the Panthers.
Let's go, dude. Plus 30,000?
And at this point, it's like
3-0 at home.
Well, I mean, I guess the Bucks are kind of out in front right now, but like you typically think of the NFC South as like everybody's in it until the last 2 weeks of the season.
Right.
So, but you know, the NFC is down this year. They're probably in the wild card hunt.
Listen to him. Dude, you got to be kidding me. The NFC is down.
It is down.
The Colts are the best team in the AFC right now. Are you kidding me? NFC's down. You need to.
The Colts have been one of the better teams in the AFC, except for the last 2 years when Anthony Richardson was quarterback. Phillip Rivers, they won the division. Matt Ryan, they won their division.
Stop it. Oh. Okay, Week 7, top 5 games of the week, ladies and gentlemen. We take the schedule and we pick out the top 5 games of the week. Look ahead. Number 5. See, BMO says Pat's looking strong. Yep. Number 5 is the London game. That's actually gonna be a really awesome game when you wake up Sunday morning. You got
this list is erroneous. This list is erroneous.
No, it's not. I sent it out. The committee's it's out for review. I send this out a day in advance at least. Everybody has time to look. I sent a package of graphics out. I say, here you go. Review them. You can't come on this show and
can't have one of the oldest rivalries and most heated rivalries in all of football.
Number 2 versus number 3 in the NFC
Kansas
is not a
City
good game.
And the Raiders. Huge AFC West rivalry.
Huge. Remember last year when Aiden O'Connell took it off the chest and ruined everybody's Black Friday because he stinks? Because we thought the Chiefs were going to lose? No. There are some terrible games this week. I mean, Bears versus Saints, Chiefs and Raiders, Jets and Panthers. Actually, shout out Panthers, undefeated at home. Haven't won a game on the road, though.
They're on the road this week.
That's right. So number 5, Rams at Jags. Can we agree? Number 5 game, London game. Home game for the Jags, right?
Is this their second time going to London?
I don't know. I think it's their first.
Hmm.
I know the Vikings stayed over there 2 weeks.
Gotcha. Wow, are the Vikings auditioning a move to Europe? Back to their native country?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
To England?
Well, I said Europe.
It's their native country?
I said Europe.
You could argue that they could be from England. You could make the argument.
The United Kingdom. They're from Wales.
The Blue Jays are hitting absolute piss rods everywhere.
I bet that over.
Number 5. So we got that's a 4-2 Jags versus a 4-2 Rams. That's gonna be a fun game. Cross divisional game. Number 4 game on the list. Patriots at Tennessee. We already talked about this game. Revenge game / new coach game. So
it's the bump game.
It is. It is. And hey, Vrabel, I'm sure he had some bumps in his day. Those nostrils, dude, you kidding me? Yeah.
Allegedly.
Number 3 game, Sunday Night Football, prime time. Mac Jones and the 49ers. I think Kittle's going to be back. The last time they play the Falcons, big NFC implications here.
This is an old NFC West matchup.
It is. And the last time they played on primetime, they had the pick at the stick. Navarro Bowman went 95 yards to the crib to clinch, I think, the 1 seed for the 49ers in the playoffs over Matt Ryan. So, big game for the Niners. Huge game. This is a what are we going to do with this season game? Are we going to be 5-2? Or are we going to be 4-3? 5-2, we're doing the Vince McMahon spin around in the chair stuff. Number 2 game, Colts at Chargers. This is a who is whom's game, right? Chargers completely injured. Colts, are they really that good to go on the road and try to beat the Chargers? Okay. Number 1 game, Bucks at Lions. This could set the NFC back into another pickle. Lions coming off a loss. Bucks and Baker coming off a huge win against one of the top teams in the NFC, the 49ers. Those are the top 5 games of the week. Anybody have anything to say about it?
What I have to say is, can we stop it with the Monday night doubleheaders?
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now. I thought it was only like 2 of them. I don't know if I'm able to do a recap after.
Well, didn't it used to be that it was only on opening weekend when they did doubleheaders?
Yeah.
It was like,
yeah. And
had-
now it's
they had
like
a
every
one,
Monday
then a late
night.
one. Yeah, I hate this.
Honorable mention, Commanders and Cowboys, and then Eagles and Vikings. But the rest of these games suck. They take all the games and put them in the good games and put them in the primetime slots. And so you're left with garbage on Sunday. They're doing so. I don't get it. So
Well, those primetime networks only get 1 game, and CBS and Fox get 8 games.
Ravens and Bills on bye.
What is going on with this Delaware game? Jacksonville is trying to blow the spread.
Wow. Anything else to add to the top 5 games of the week?
Dude, the spread was +3 for Jacksonville
Dude,
State.
I'm just telling you, man. They just recovered. I think they just recovered an onside kick.
Anybody have anything else about week 5 game or week 7 games?
Nah.
Okay. You know what time it is? It is time for Thursday Night Football. Let's hit football. Yay.
Give me a second. All right.
Here we go.
Football. Yay.
Thursday Night Football. Pittsburgh Steelers in a mad Mike Tomlin. Super mad. I just think of Robin Hood on Shrek. He's mad. He's really, really mad. Going to Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals. Oh, my gosh. I forgot to get the watermark off of there. The Bengals are the Millie Goat's favorite of the week, the Cincinnati Bengals. Stamp of approval. I'm pretty sure it's +7.5, but I'm not 100% on that.
I think it was 4. Hang on.
If it's 4, it got bet all the way down. No, it was 5.5. It was 5.5.
It's
5.5.
40. The over under 44 though.
Oh, yeah, I have it written down right
40.
here.
Yeah, we established that earlier.
So when I wrote this
Tell
down
you,
on
Jay,
Monday,
Delaware's going to blow this. It's going to end bad.
Nah, dude.
So
They're
Pittsburgh
still up
was favored.
13. They got to get 16 points to blow the spread.
Pittsburgh's favored by 5.5. Over under on Monday was 43.5. It's moved up to 44, right?
Yes.
Okay. Has the spread changed at all, or is it still 5.5?
I don't
5.5.
know.
5.5.
Hey,
Looking at it right now.
only a few things to say. First thing to say about this: AFC North football.
Yeah.
AFC North football. So that's what everybody's gonna be saying. I got some stats for you guys. I got some stats. First of all, Rodgers is 41, Flacco's 40. They're calling it the Icy Hot Bowl, Metamucil Bowl, whatever, the Voltaren Bowl. This is 2 of 4 active 40 years old or older players in the NFL. This is the third game ever with 2 quarterbacks that are greater than 40. Does anybody know the other one? Quick trivia.
What was the question?
This is the third game ever with 2 quarterbacks that were older than 40 playing each other.
What are the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
Jim Kelly, Dan Marino.
Nope.
Tom Brady, Peyton Manning.
Close. Half right.
Peyton Manning.
Nope.
Tom Brady.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers.
Nope.
Tom Brady. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Think dude who looked out the bottom of his face mask when he threw.
Peyton Manning.
No, Drew Brees.
Oh.
Tom Brady and Drew Brees played twice whenever they were both 40 or older. So people thought this was going to be history. There you go. He said, Steve McCormick said he'll call it the Jerry Jones Depends Diaper Bowl just for text.
Appreciate that. I'm gonna give you the Jerry Jones thumbs up.
I'll try to create one of those AI themes.
All right, here we go. Here's some stats. Pitt has lost 5 of its last 6 Thursday night football games. The Steelers stink on Thursday night.
So Mike Tomlin does have a losing record.
He does have a losing record. That's why he's mad about. He knows. Also, conversely, Rodgers is 3-0 versus Flacco. The under. Listen to this, Tex. Listen to this. The under is 4-1 in the Steelers' last 5 games against AFC North teams. Maybe that should have been your under of the week.
Nope. This one's not going under.
So
Let's go lower in this game.
Pittsburgh stinks on Thursday nights. That's bad. Cincinnati has won 4 of their last 5 home games against AFC teams. Woo-hoo-hoo! Pitt has covered the spread in 9 of their last 11 games against teams with losing records. We're getting all kinds of information here, boys. The Steelers are 3-2 against the spread this season. Game totals involving the Steelers are 3-2 to the over this season. Cincinnati is 2-4 against the spread this season. Game totals involving the Cincinnati Bengals are 4-2 to the over this season. So, the under. This is it. So the Steelers and the Bengals are hitting the overs, but the under is 4-1 in the Steelers' last 5 AFC North games. So when it comes to the AFC North, unders, dogfight.
Yes. 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Couple more things. The Steelers +7 turnover differential is the second best in the league. Joe Flacco has played turnover-free football versus Steelers over his last 3 games. A lot of conflicting stats. We don't even know what any of that means or what we're going to do. Pimo says stop calling him Pitt. Sorry, it's written as PIT on my sheet. Well, you have all that information. Tex, what's the game script here?
The game script here should be to air it out. Let these old cats throw.
Yeah. Before it gets too cold.
Yep.
They're going to be stiff.
It might be a little bit chilly up there on Thursday.
It's
supposed to be like 42 here, so it might be a little bit chilly up there.
Woo!
But I'm gonna say they got to throw it. Flacco's got to open it up. Let his dogs eat.
J-Vi. What's the script here? What do you think? What do
Yeah,
you
I
think
mean, the
about
high is 68, so it's going to be pretty warm. Kickoffs, 50. Well, kickoffs in the 50s. Can be in the 50s for kickoff.
Yeah. Rogers will be
I'm with
for
Tex.
sure.
I don't think the Steelers defense is as good as it has been. But the Bengals offensive line is trash. So if you air it out a ton or don't get the ball out quick, they're going to get after you a little bit. But I think that with Lamar, or I was about to call him Lamar Chase.
Wait a minute.
With Chase and Higgins, you got a quarterback that just likes to sling it. Let those dogs eat.
Mm-hmm. So the Steelers are beating the Jets, the Patriots, the Vikings, and the Browns. They lost. Their one loss is to the Seahawks. That was the infamous dude who let the ball go through his hands and kickoff. So I don't know what to do with the Steelers. I have no idea what. I feel like they're not a play from behind team. They want to keep, and they should be if the Patriots didn't turn the ball over 70 million times against them. They would be 3-2. So, and the Vikings are in the middle of a quarterback controversy. So I just don't know what to make of the Steelers. You've got Jalen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell back there. I
think the
I just don't know
Steelers don't make mistakes in close games because of Tomlin. I mean, he has those guys prepared. But you're right. Like, they don't play well from behind. So if you can get a quick start on them, Rodgers is going to start forcing the ball. And I don't know that DK Metcalf is capable of taking. I mean, he takes some games over, but he's not the only guy that you can rely on if you're playing from behind.
They don't
have
everybody.
more than
They're throwing the ball to Darnell Washington, to Hayward's little brother, they're throwing it to everybody. They're like using all those guys as an extension of the run game.
Who knew Rodgers could throw it to somebody other than Lazard
and Randall Cobb?
Yeah.
If the Bengals get out to like a 10 or 14 point lead, I think the Steelers can do it.
Yeah. But the Bengals defense is trash too, though. Like we're forgetting that.
Yeah, it's true. It's a great point. And there's trade rumors of Hendrickson.
Wow.
I will say this: the Bengals have a very good primetime TV stadium. You know what I mean? Like their stadium pop, the grass looks good. Their stadium pops, it looks good. So, who wins, Tex?
Bengals.
Whoo, J-Bye.
I think the Steelers win. I just I don't like the let's just beat them in a dog. Like, let's just beat them if we can outscore them. Like, you got to anticipate them stopping your offense once or twice. So you're really going to believe in your defense to stop them. I don't know. I just don't believe in the Bengals defense enough.
Hey, the Bengals are in second place in the AFC North.
I don't believe in the Bengals defense enough to stop them.
If the Bengals lose this game, it's pretty much over it's locked up. This is the AFC North championship game. Huh? I mean, because if the Bengals lose the next, the Steelers will be 5. You're talking about a 4-game gap there. So this is the AFC North championship game.
Okay.
You like that?
Okay, I can get on board with that.
This I love looking at these stats. The Steelers' total offensive yards per game is 30th in the NFL. Their passing is 25th. Their rushing is 29th. They don't do anything well offensively. They get a lot of sacks.
Who's their running back? Warren
and Kenneth Gainwell and Caleb Johnson. But Warren's been hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this. They don't even average 300 yards a game on offense. That's their defense is medium. You can throw on them, right? They're 27th in pass yards allowed.
Yeah, I think that's why everybody's anticipating the Bengals to win. And
But here's the ugly little stat: they're 9th in interceptions and 3rd in sacks. So
yeah, I mean, if their defensive ends don't get home, they're screwed.
Yeah. The Bengals stats are hilarious. They don't even have orange bars on here, dude. Look at this. They don't even have the orange bars on the side. They're 32nd in rushing on offense, 30th in passing, 32nd in total yards on offense, 32nd in time of possession. This is the worst offense. Look at their defense too. Their defense is 31 in points allowed, 31st in passing yards, 28th in rushing yards.
You can't have a like you. I understand you don't have your starting quarterback, but as an offensive-minded guy, you can't have that bad of an offense.
I think the 49ers are leading the league in passing yards, and they're throwing to Mac Jones and the Kendrick Bourne and Demarcus Robinson and Valdez Scantling. Like, come on.
Oh, it's like the Vikings. You know, they played with backup quarterbacks, but they still made the playoffs because their coach. Like, if you're an offensive guy, it's like that's like I have a problem with the Bills. We have a defensive-minded head coach. We can't get off the field on 3rd down. Can't happen.
They don't even
have it.
Usually, from left to right, there's little colored bars that tell you where they are. You can't see the graphic on the screen if you're listening to the podcast, but the Bengals have 0 color on where their bar. The fuller the bar is, the better their offense is. They don't even have colors. Like, it's just. I thought it was a typo.
No.
Anyways, I think the Bengals win. I think the Bengals win.
All right.
We need a graphic that we could put our faces on.
We're gonna sweat it out.
Oh, we're gonna sweat it out. I'm turning the heat up in my house. Sauna. There's sauna Thursdays. All right, let's move into college football. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We ready? Let's move into college football. We don't even have to go over that. I did find it funny though. Now I do want to go over it. Guess how many ranked teams Ohio State, Miami, and number 2 Miami, and number 3 have left on their schedule combined? And the answer is 0. So all the SEC pom-pom people are out talking about how tough the SEC schedule is. And John J.R. Rhodes said every single team, SEC team that has 2 losses or less is ranked in the AP poll. Not even every Big Ten team that has 1 loss or less is ranked. In fact, only half the Big Ten teams who have 2 losses or less are ranked. It's almost like one conference has more ranked wins because there's bias to give them more ranked teams. That's how you say it right there.
Thanks for watching.
This is what I love about this is that they spend all their time pre-ranking the SEC teams in the preseason so that they could do this exact thing. When it got later in the season, they can be like, look at all these ranked wins we have. And it's like, yeah, because you're ranking all the teams up there, you idiots. Anyways, quick look at our top 12. Hasn't changed. This is probably the most accurate top 12 in the country. Would we agree, fellas?
Yes.
I think so.
You could make an argument for UNLV, and you can make an argument for Navy to be in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Those are the fringe riders.
But only one group of 5 team gets in.
I know. It's about the playoffs. We got to see Navy beat somebody. Remember last year we were ready. We were ready.
Yeah.
And they played Notre Dame, and we're sore about that. Now, if UNLV wins, they're on the road, we might throw them in the top 12. We might throw them in the top 12. So, but ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the top 5 graphic. Football games, college football games for week 8. Can't believe it's week 8. That's really sad. What the hell is going on here?
We got to start putting this out earlier, though, because everybody's starting to try and do this top 5 games of the week graphic. I saw 3 of them this week.
That you'd never seen them before, right?
No, they haven't done them all year. This week. Top games of the week.
When do I need to put it out? You tell me when it needs to be out. I usually make it Monday morning.
Sunday.
I can't. The committee can't do the rankings, the top 5 takeaways, and all the college football games on a
Sounds like an
Sunday.
excuse to me.
Stop me if you've heard this before, but the Blue Jays just hit another home run. Just an absolute moon ball.
I bet the over in that game. Hey, the parlay hit, boys.
Oh, let's go.
Mine hit too.
Emo said, how did everybody stop talking about the Bengals coach being on the – well, we've already had a firing, so the hot seat talk, that's – look, dude, in the sports takes game, you have the hot seat, and then somebody gets fired, and then you put the hot seat on the cool throne.
Well, they made a trade too.
Yeah.
So that was him buying some more time.
Yep. So, okay. I didn't know that everybody started doing this. Also, how dare you to pardon my take for stealing our take of the Panthers being 2-0 since Meow Mix retired. That was our take, damn it. Anyways, I'm mad about I didn't know everybody started making top 5 graphics.
Yeah, dude.
When does it need to be out? Tuesday?
As soon as you get it done.
Okay, so Monday night is when I usually do it.
Yeah, do it then.
Okay. Well, I usually have a schedule of I like to post things at a certain time and on certain days. I have everything written out. Otherwise, I'll forget.
Schedule it. Schedule tweet.
Number. I don't even know how to do that. First game up. SEC game. A lot of SEC on here. It's like they almost planned it that way. Number 10 LSU goes on the road to Vanderbilt. Number 17. Vandy's favored by 4.5. And the over-under is 49.5. This is at noon on ABC. LSU's won 10 straight against Vanderbilt. Vandy is looking for 2 top 15 wins in a season for the first time in school history.
Wow.
What do we think?
I'm a little shocked that it's Vandy's a 2.5 point favorite now, and the over-under has dropped to 47.5.
Oh, see, that's why I like making these on Monday because it tells us where people thinking.
But I'm a little surprised that Vandy's a favorite in this game. I think Vandy's good. I just don't. Is LSU's defense that good? Is somebody hurt on LSU's defense? Is Weeks hurt on LSU's defense?
I don't know, but that guy can't stop puking before the games.
I mean, look what LSU did to Heisman candidate Cade Klubnik, in that first game on the road at Clemson.
Stop it.
So, I hope Vandy wins. Don't get me wrong. I just don't understand how they're favored.
Tex.
I would love to hit Vandy if they were plus 1.5.
Yeah.
But them being favored makes me scared to bet.
That's also kind of how I feel about it.
You're afraid to believe in Vandy. It sounds like
I'm afraid to believe in him as a favorite.
You're afraid to believe in him. You disgust me.
Let's see where the money's going.
It is at Vandy, which I think is a huge.
Bring back the hanging scoreboard, Vandy, you cowards.
73% of people have voted moneyline LSU.
That makes me want Vandy so bad.
58% have voted
this game is going
plus
over.
2.5.
I was Vanderbilt.
I think this game's going over.
Cares if it goes. You're the under guy.
Going over.
Okay, quick break. Rav, what's up, guys? Got offered for tight end Kittle, for tight end Andrews, and RB Rico. Should I trade full PPR?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait a minute. You got
Rico's eating right now.
He's trading Kittle for Andrews and Rico.
Yeah, Kittle's going to get hurt.
Kittle's never going to be the same.
To get hurt. Kittle will get hurt again. He will not. When he plays, it's going to be awesome, but he eventually down the stretch will let you down because he can't stay healthy.
Well, and the other tight ends are performing, so there's a tight end controversy in San Fran.
This is true.
I mean, dude, I'll take all the help we can get it anywhere right now. Take Tanjis and put him at middle linebacker. Let's go. Next game, number 5, Ole Miss. Number 9, Georgia. Round of applause.
Georgia. They're going to get all the calls.
The coaches are
Georgia's going to get all the calls. I mean, pretty much.
Can Lane Kiffin win a big game for once? Damn it. Georgia's favored by 7.5.
That's all. That's still the same.
Georgia.
Okay. I want I want Ole Miss to win so bad for that
Go
Chambliss guy
Dogs.
coming from Ferris State. I'm rooting for Ole Miss now because of that dude.
Yeah.
I want that quarterback to go in there and win.
Look, at some point, you know, I mean, I believe in this wholeheartedly. At some point, it gets hard to continue to play in close, tight, big games. And yes, it builds experience to know how to play in those types of games, but like eventually Georgia's going to get worn out from the
Yeah.
game coming down to the wire, the mental fatigue that takes. And Ole Miss, I mean, I know that Washington State took them to the ropes last week, but they haven't played in a ton of those type of games. So they're still a little more fresh mentally for me. I don't know that Ole Miss is going to win, but I would take Ole Miss plus 7.5.
Ole Miss's offense is 7th in total yards per game. Their passing is 13th. Points scored is 4th in the SEC.
But like these coaches know each other. I mean, these coaches went against each other at Alabama when they were both coordinators. So
they average over 500 yards of offense. Holy smokes.
Can Georgia keep up? You know, Georgia's going to slow them down a little bit, but can Georgia keep up?
Yeah.
If Georgia can keep it close, they'll probably win. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a blowout either. 7.5 is a lot of points for Georgia. Their offense
this year, yes.
I would take Ole Miss plus 7.5.
Let's go.
That's actually what I'm probably
parlay.
gonna do.
Let's go, Vandy.
I have to do it tomorrow or Saturday morning.
Okay. Let's write them down though. Then number 11 Tennessee at number 6 Alabama. Alabama's favored by 8.5. Big time game here.
Still 8.5.
So
58.
Ty Simpson's touchdown to interception ratio is like 16-1, and Tennessee's pass defense is awful. So
take the over.
And I don't know if the running backs hurt. Yeah. Oh,
well, you know, big game Joey Aguilar too. Joey Swagalar.
Is there a turnover? Is there an interception for Joey Swagalar?
I mean, for how many? I mean, passing props. Passing yards and passing TDs are the only ones.
Tennessee's defense is 104th in scoring defense, 29 points per game, 100 in total defense, 59th in rush defense, and 123rd in passing. Oh, my gosh, dude. Alabama might score 40.
Yeah.
Rivalry game, though.
Their defense sucks.
What color is Tennessee wearing?
All white.
That's a great question.
They always wear all white on the road. Tennessee's
defense is awful. This is bad. I knew that they had a cornerback problem before the season. They had some injuries, but this is atrocious. This is bad.
I still think Tennessee plus 8.5 is the way to go.
No. Nope.
Alabama's not going to beat them by 2 touchdowns.
I trust Ty Simpson. This is a bad passing defense, and Ty Simpson is slinging that thing, dude. I'll bet you right. Big board me. Ty Simpson 4 touchdowns.
Okay.
Big board me right now.
That's.
What do you mean? What? 4 touchdowns is not impressive?
I'm not saying. Well, if you tell me how bad Tennessee's defense is, no, it's not impressive. It's 28 points. I want to see what the odds are on that thing. I'm putting it on the big board, though.
Put it on the big board. Give me a big board note. Tex, what do you think?
I was trying to see if they announced their uniform they're going to wear, but they haven't announced it yet. What'd you say? What's the question?
Tell you about TNA.
Ty Simpson plus 4 touchdowns plus is plus 3.
Hang on, start over.
I said, put me on the big board. Ty Simpson's 4 touchdowns.
So Ty Simpson 4 plus touchdowns is plus 313.
I don't even like Alabama, but this
is not even bad odds.
I'm looking at this deep. Do it,
that's
dude.
Not even that bad odds.
What is what show is this?
313. Tennessee's defense is bad.
Ty Simpson.
Tex, what do you think about Tennessee, Alabama?
Okay, but you have to bet this.
I bet everything that I say. I bet the Mariners to make it to the ALCS. I bet who was it? Illinois to make the whatever? I don't even remember.
I
bet this
Illinois to
really
make the
good
Big Ten
right now.
championship. All right, it's on the big board.
Parlay
Big
hit.
board.
Okay.
I'll bet it when we get done.
Pew, 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 pew.
Let's go. Tex, do you have any thoughts of Tennessee, Alabama?
No, I think it's gonna be a blowout.
I do too. I think Alabama's going to
I don't think it's going to be a
destroy.
blowout, dude. It's a rivalry game.
It doesn't matter. Have you seen Tennessee's defense? And Joey Aguilar throws picks in these situations, and he's on the road. Blowout.
Joey
bet
Aguilar
Alabama
plays
by-
really good the first year he plays for a team. The second year is
Tease it up.
when he
Alabama
falls.
13.5, 2-touchdown game.
I'm trying.
Not even close.
Last year the game was 24-17. Tennessee won.
Not even close. That was in Tennessee. Not even close. Next game, USC at Notre Dame. They ranked USC so that they could. Oh, good point, BMO. He already had his big game. He already had
But
his
he
big
lost.
game against Georgia. Well, yeah, that's what he does.
I'm
What he
not saying
does.
Tennessee's going to win. I'm saying they're going to cover plus 8.5.
They're not. It's going to be a blowout.
They will.
Nope. USC versus Notre Dame. Everybody remembers the Bush push, Matt Leinart and crew on the goal line back in the day. I remember watching that game. The grass was like 20 inches long.
Yeah, Jeff Sawarja.
Looked like the rough at a U.S. Open. Jeff Shamarja, the pitcher / receiver. Notre Dame is favored by 9.5. Holy cow, 7:30. You have to have 2 TVs for this, by the way.
Yeah, for sure.
Can USC be physical, and will Notre Dame hand the ball off 7 million times to their running backs who never get stopped?
Yeah.
That's really all this boils down to. If Notre Dame wins and they get to 4-2, they're trying to make the case for Notre Dame. They're going to start ranking teams before Notre Dame plays them.
Yeah.
They're going to get the SEC treatment. And then the late game, which is at 8 o'clock. Oh, buddy. Number 23, Utah, goes out to Provo, Utah.
The Holy War.
The Holy War to take on BYU and the Cougs and the lefty, Mr. Bachmeyer. You be Bach, I'll be Beethoven.
Look,
Let's
they
go.
even got Utah State playing on Friday, so everybody in that whole state can be eyes on this game.
This game is going to be electric. I love night games in Utah. There's just something different about night games in Utah.
The
it
lights
starts
are
off
brighter.
They are. They show the mountains in the background whenever it gets light, and then
At dusk.
dude, it gets dark, and then it just looks rowdy in there. Tex, what are your thoughts on Utah BYU?
Hang on, I'm looking up the weather. That's going to decide how I feel
This is
about it.
complete BS too that they're trying to bury this game between Alabama and Tennessee and Notre. This is
Yeah.
This should have been
one
at 10
TV.
p.m.
One TV splits with the split screen on the two other ones, and the one dedicated to this.
Yep.
Hang on, I'm pulling up the weather. Hang on.
Utah's favored on the road here.
Well,
I don't know,
BYU hasn't been playing that great, have they? They've been in some close games recently.
I think their last game they kind of snuck out of there with a win. I can't remember who they played.
It's gonna be
BYU's got some games coming up. The Arizona, they won in overtime against Arizona. Arizona was they only had 1 or 2 losses. So
yeah.
BYU's got some games coming up, man. They're about to hit their stride.
it'll be in the 40s during this game. Oh,
That's
man.
football weather.
Let's go.
It's supposed to. I mean, Maru's on the brink of snow out there, and is
That's your top 5 games of the week. Who wins that game?
I think BYU
Utah.
wins it.
BYU.
I'm going Utah.
Who wins Notre Dame, USC?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
But that spread, they're not going to cover.
No,
They're not
I
going to
agree.
cover.
USC can score now. That could be a
So
problem.
can
for Notre Dame.
Tennessee.
Going over, not going to
Tennessee
cover.
scores like 40 points a game.
I'm not believing Tennessee on the road with Joey Aguilar. I'm sorry. I don't believe it. I've seen too much. I know too much.
I think they cover.
Favorite segment of the week, dude.
For the game in Logan, Utah. It's going to be in the 30s during that game.
Let's go. You better not wear
As
sleeves.
that game's wrapping up, it'll be getting cold.
Better not wear sleeves.
Nope.
That's
He
going to be the
starts playing
first you can see your breath game. Love it.
We already had one of those.
Week 8. Upset alert. Best segment in sports.
Duke, of course.
Duke is back. Duke is back on the board, baby.
After 3-week hiatus.
Yes. Now's the time. Just when Duke thinks they're safe, you hit them from the backside.
How is
Sucker
Duke a
punch.
favorite against a ranked team?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. They deserved it. They earned their time to be on this upset alert list. Number 1, right out of the gate. Tex, you and me were riding together. Nebraska on the road at Minnesota. Nebraska's favored by 8.5.
Minnesota is going to win that game.
This is a season on the line for Minnesota.
I mean, Matt Rule's distracted. He's got the Penn State
That's what I'm saying.
questions.
Duke, you're next. Look at that. Duke is favored by 1.5 at home against Georgia Tech. Duke's 4-2 though.
Yeah, but they got blown out by Illinois, who obviously stinks.
But I think I'm pretty sure Duke has only got one. They're undefeated in the ACC. Like, this is a legit game here. Like,
I
this is
believe
a
in
meaningful
Georgia Tech over Duke.
upset alert. I'm just saying. Next, Michigan hosting Washington at home. Washington is no joke, dude. Their only loss is to Ohio State. And Washington is currently 2-1 in the Big Ten. So they need this game. This is a meaningful game for them, too. They're 5-1. So
How's that quarterback for Michigan playing?
I don't know. I haven't watched them in a few weeks. Okay. People are gonna make fun of us for this one. Iowa, upset alert. They're favored by 2.5 versus Penn State at home. New coach bump.
New
That's all I
coach
got.
bump.
That's all I got. Penn State's on their backup quarterback, but this is a galvanize the troops game for Penn State to show the we are Penn State. Coach is going to be crying after the game, interviewing. This is what this program's about. It's not about me. It's about these players.
These
And this-
boys, they
this-
come together.
The men in this locker room and everybody putting in time. And we don't. Yeah, okay. Iowa State's going to lose to Penn State, and Gronowski and everybody's going to be like, "Oh my God, what's going on?"
Iowa.
Yeah, I was losing to Penn State this weekend. Upset alert.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't know. I'm not riding with you on that one.
Hey, you put this parlay in and you like it.
Nope.
Upset alert parlay.
Dude,
You see, hey,
Tex was telling me all week to bet the over on the Ohio State-Wisconsin game because
The
Iowa scored 37 on Wisconsin. Well, guess what? That game didn't hit the over either because Wisconsin didn't score any points.
they scored 0.
So
But
That's
the
why I moved
over
it
was
down to
33.5.
both
The
teams,
over hit.
both teams got to score for it to hit.
The over was 33.5,
Stop
and
it.
Iowa scored 37.
There's
Stop it
no
with the
way
overs
that it was
if they fall in
33 and a
the
half. I would have been all over that if it was
Buddy,
33
Wisconsin
and a half.
does have a good running
I'm
back.
about to pull it. That's like the only one on my parlay that hit. I was like
You
4
move
for
it?
4.
There's nothing better than putting in parlays and sweating with the boys.
Hang on. Let me just pull it up here. So
The
that
issue
see
is
if I
you
can
put
show
in
this,
too many
can show this
parlays
thin
and
little
you don't know
bird
what you're
lips.
rooting for anymore.
It must have changed before or after the show.
No.
No, it was like 33.5.
It was
Number 5 upset
100%
alert.
33.5.
UCLA. UCLA's riding high. They've won their last 2 games. In comes Maryland. I picked.
Of course,
home
Maryland's on it.
Of
Here it is.
course,
Look.
Maryland's on it, baby. Texas showing his phone.
33.5.
33.5.
Must have changed
No.
after the show.
No.
UCLA's on upset alert against Maryland because Maryland is my favorite team to bet on because they keep getting disrespected. They won like 5 games. I picked a lot of teams that were at home that are going to get upset. This is dangerous. Also, the committee, Utah on upset alert versus BYU. We just talked about it.
Yeah.
The over on this is now plus money, which you almost never see.
No.
Stop it, dude.
What's it, 40 or 41?
41.5 now, which I'm taking.
By the way, upset alert's 15-17 record. We went 0-6 last week. But, hey, there's a lot of brand names on here. Big school names. Let's go.
There's been 2 teams that have been on us every week.
I wish Edge was on here. The spread between them and SMU is 9.5. There ain't no way.
Clemson. It's not about you got to win outright. Like, I guess I should put the money line on there. But the spread just tells you how much of a favorite they are. But anyways,
I know, but I'm
you know what? I'm
no way
going to
to
text
cover it.
face on here
There's
next
no
week.
way
He
Clemson's
another
cover it.
stupid over. Upset alert text for trying to make everybody bet Wisconsin overs.
He's addicted to Wisconsin.
He can't help it.
I can't help. I can't help that they don't have a defense or an offense. I never would have imagined.
Look,
whenever you told me that Luke Fickell was going to be the head coach, that they were going to be this bad in 3 years. Like, there's no way. There's no way.
Wisconsin's got to earn it back for me. I bet them to be the over the first week.
Fickell's not making it after this year. He's done.
Dude, Ron Dane ain't walking through that door.
No,
JJ Watt ain't walking through that door.
no.
Whoa.
Russ Wilson's not walking through that door. They haven't had a quarterback since Russ Wilson.
Melvin Gordon ain't walking through that door.
I like that one. Who's another good Wisconsin football player?
Jim Leonard. Jim Leonard's not walking through that door.
Mm-hmm.
They fired him. He was the interim coach, and then they hired Fickell, and they went downhill.
Yep.
He may never go back to Wisconsin again.
Okay, let's hit the electric football because we got to do the picks real quick.
You hit it.
Okay. All right, I'll hit it. I got it. Everybody shh. This is the picks of the week. We're currently 25-21. We take a look at the NFL and college football boards, and we each have a alias that we operate under. Tex gives you an under. He's Mr. Understruck. I'm Master Spreader. I give you a spread bet. J-By's the overtaker. He gives you an over to take. Butch P's the bounty, the dog hunter. He gives you a dog to take. Dylon's the hip hop rapper. He gives you a prop bet. And Edge is young money lines. He gives you a money line. 25-21 on the year. Dylon currently has the best record. I have the second best. Well, it's third best record because Edge is 5-2. Tex, after a complete abysmal effort last week when you told everybody to take North Texas and USF under, USF covered by themselves, what do you have for us this week?
San Jose State at Utah State, under 63.5. It's going to be cold. Might be raining a little bit. San Jose State isn't used to that. Utah State's full of nothing but dogs and killers.
Love it.
Best offensive line in the country.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Revenge
they're going to control the ball. They're going to control the ball through running, grind out the clock, going under.
One hand in the dirt, forever my pride.
Let's go. For real. Okay, the spread that you are going to take, undefeated UNLV is plus 11.5 at Boise State. The last time Boise State played a formidable opponent, they got their teeth kicked in by South Florida. Dan Mullen and crew, are they going to cover 11.5? You better believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Stamp of the week. UNLV on the road at Boise Market. J-Bye.
What's funny to me is that I was actually very close, and I mean very close, to picking San Jose State at Utah State over 63.5. But since Tex just told us about the weather and the cold, the possible rain, I'm glad I didn't make that choice. So therefore, I was also close to picking Texas State or Texas Tech and Houston over, but I decided to go back to the whale, to the team that I'm believing in, my dark horse for the ACC championship. Got Edge on board because he wants Tony Elliott back at Clemson. Wazoo, who stinks, but has actually started scoring, versus Virginia, who is an absolute wagon. 55.5. Take the over.
Dude, the top of the ACC is crazy. Georgia Tech, Virginia, Duke, SMU, Miami. Wild. Butch P gave you USC plus 9.5 at Notre Dame. We talked about that. Dylon had his first loss in like 5 weeks last week, but he's going Bo Nix over 15.5 rushing yards versus the New York Giants. That's going to be a nice little rush off between him and Jackson Dart. And then Edge, the money line bet of the week, Oklahoma minus 215 at South Carolina. He's thinking rebound game. So that's the picks of the week. Pretty sure everybody screenshot that.
UNLV is plus 12.5 now.
It went up?
What's going on?
That's weird, man. Is it a weather game? What's going on?
At Boise, it went up to plus 12.5, and that's like the favorite.
Remember, they
of
should
the
have
two.
beaten Boise last year on the like.
What day are they playing?
Saturday, 3:30.
Yeah. UNLV's covering that spread, dude. I'm telling you right now. All right. How dare you? In less than 2 minutes. Ready? I got it. Everybody, shh.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How Dare You is brought to you by Fourth Quarter Performance. Promo code GOATS20. Go to fourthquarterperformance.com. How dare you not take care of your body? Get your creatine, get your protein, get your performance BCAAs, get your super greens. Take care of your body. How dare you for not taking care of your body if you're not putting this in your gullets? Make yourself a protein shake. Put a little creatine in there. Boom. That's how you start your morning. Get your supplements in. Get your sups. Sups up. Sup, dog. Nothing.
Sup.
What's up with you? Supplements. Next. Tex, I'm going to go ahead and put a how dare you in there for you because you requested it. You ask, you shall receive. Here you go.
How dare you to AK and his New York Rangers for not even putting up a single point in 180 minutes.
Wow.
A historical low.
Bad.
In their franchise. A historical low for the NHL. Absolutely embarrassing. How dare you for even stepping on the ice. I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well put in the emergency backup goalie. Give me an E-bug. He's going to at least come out there and give an effort. Maybe get the boys fired up. Something. Get something to get the boys fired up.
Who scores first, Wisconsin or the Rangers at home?
I don't know. I could tell you the Sabres scored 8 tonight, I think.
Yeah, the Sabres beat the over under on the whole game.
Yeah.
It was at 6.5 because I bet the under because they haven't scored at all and they scored 8.
This did make history. The Rangers are the first team in NFL history to be shut out in their first 3 home games.
Yep.
Bad. After shutting
historically
the Sabres
bad.
out.
And what did I say? It was like since 1928 or something like that.
First, this is all an inside job of the NHL and the Penguins. They send over Mike Sullivan, who's supposed to be this great coach for the Penguins, and he comes over here and sucks donkey.
Well,
Mike
Sullivan likes to have. He's not about what the Rangers were trying to do over the years, which is why I got rid of that big defenseman that you guys had. He likes small, he likes small, fast defensemen who
he doesn't know what to do with his goalie
with the puck.
He's got Igor Shesterkin, who actually stops shots and doesn't have to have an 86.
Hey, if they trade him to the Penguins, that'd be great. We need a goalie. But AK was talking all kinds of junk before they played the Penguins about, 0.87 save percentage. Oh my goodness, why would you start the year with this kind of guy? And they didn't even put a freaking goal on him.
Do you see the next time the Penguins played the Rangers?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The only one that mattered to me was getting that dub over the Rangers to start the
first
season.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're only as good as your last one, and the Rangers beat the Penguins the last game. Beat them
hey,
like
hold this L, AK. Hold this L right here.
I did, and then
the Blue Jays are better than the Mariners because they just beat them.
They are tonight. I agree with that. Back to 0-0.
It's not. It's 2-1.
Do you have a how dare you?
Back to 1-0.
My how dare you is to the Bills.
Mm-hmm.
Because
you may put up the Josh Allen quote again?
No.
Put him
you have the second. You have the second leading rusher in the NFL, who's only playing 52% of the snaps, and he doesn't have a single touch of the football in the last 12 minutes of the game. Not to mention your second, or your third best player on offense, Shakir, only played 48 of the snaps against the Falcons. So your two best players aren't on the field for more than half of the offensive snaps, and it just makes zero sense to me.
I told you they had a coaches only meeting, McDermott and Brady,
I think Brady did it on purpose because he doesn't want the Penn State job
or the Titans job.
Yeah,
People are saying Titans. Just saying. My how dare you is to this 49ers fan who made a Halloween display in their yard, and it was a bunch of skeletons wearing all the Niners jerseys who are hurt that are going into the blue tent. So kudos to you, but also how dare you for doing that.
dude. I love that Moody has a suitcase.
Yeah, he said he had the suitcase. And it says to Chicago up there, 2,300 miles on the side. That's a pretty creative. That's incredible.
That's awesome.
Also, how dare you to the all men's? It's how dare you to us for not being on top of the all men's basketball.
Oh man,
look at these names for the basketball season. Here we go.
Pooh Boy King.
Hey, dude, let's go.
Boy, Tennessee Rainwater.
We got a guard out of Xavier named All Right.
Should I play the Bulls music?
We got, hey, dude, no, don't get us booted off here. And then there's a guard out of UT Rio AT Grand Valley named Always Right. Then you got a guard out of Louisiana Monroe, Wiggy Ball, Po Boy King, guard from Sam Houston, Chandler Bing from Vandy, RIP, and then Tennessee Rainwater from a forward from Lemoyne, dude. Let's go.
Why does that guy look like his name is Tennessee Rainwater?
Dude, if there's no chance he doesn't have a mullet by the end of the season. Look at that dolphin in the back.
Dude, Po Boy King better be like Tex out there. Little short, stocky guard. Gets after it on defense. Looks like Wojciechowski.
Incredible.
Best basketball play ever made was in intramurals.
That's right.
Intercepting the inbound to seal the game. We were up by like 20. I put it up to mercy rule.
Top spin jump shot.
Yep. Top spin jump shot. End of the game, baby. Those frat dudes are so mad.
Pull up Jay.
How did he intercept that pass? Boys got hops.
Hey, got bunnies.
Defensive specialist.
Used to at least. I don't got them anymore.
Playing in
I could still beat everybody on my youth team in a sprint, in a race, in a foot race.
Hey. In Tim's?
Hey,
that's all that matters.
Some Butters?
No, in New Balances.
Wow, the times have changed.
Well, they just tortured them too. I'm like, if you guys beat me on this sprint, you could stop running. And I just torture them. I just absolutely smoke them by like 10 yards. Fastest kid on our team.
That's not smoking them, buddy. That's not smoking them. That's not
40 yards. At 40 yards by 10 yards, that's smoking them.
Okay, fair enough.
I can't even say you have longer legs than them either.
Nope. Some of them are taller than me for sure.
Hey,
only one of them's taller than me. But I always make sure to tell them, you guys will beat me one day, but not today.
You'll know though before they're going to beat you, and you'll never race them again.
No,
you're not going to let them beat you.
I'll still step up to the line though. They got to earn it. I'll toe that line every time.
Hey, go follow us on all the social medias. Enjoy the football. We got football everywhere. Enjoy the baseball, but more importantly, enjoy the football. Follow us. Type in the Millie Goats. Leave a review, rating, subscribe to the shows. Podcast everywhere. Apple.
We love football.